Jai Gurudev, welcome to Connect with the Divine with Paramahamsa Sri Swami Vishwananda. Paramahamsa Vishwananda is an enlightened, God-realized spiritual master. His mission on earth is to open the hearts of mankind, and through his Bhakti Marga organization, he helps spiritual seekers experience and cultivate a very uniquely personal relationship with God. The Sanskrit word bhakti means love and devotion, and Bhakti Marga is the path of living and loving the divine in daily life. One way to do this is through chanting the name of God. This practice is also known as japam. Chanting is a very simple yet powerful practice that has been used for thousands of years. Ancient saints and yogis have called upon the power of chanting to help calm the mind and to attain higher states of consciousness. Many different spiritual traditions use chanting as a way to connect more intimately with the source of life itself. Chanting the Lord's name invokes His divine presence, and chanting with love helps you to realize Him within your own heart. You will notice that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is using a string of 108 prayer beads called a mala. A mala carries the vibrational energy of the divine name and helps to keep track of the repetitions. Paramahamsa Vishwananda will come online in just a few moments, and when he does, he will invite you to chant along with him for approximately 15 minutes. After the chanting is finished, he will lead everyone in a very short guided meditation to support Mother Earth. Once the meditation is finished, please sit quietly for a few moments to enjoy the effects of your japam. When Paramahamsa Vishwananda comes back online, he will give satsang by answering your spiritual questions and revealing timeless truths to help you rise above the challenges and fears of today's world. It is very rare to have such access to a living master, and it is even more special to have the opportunity to learn directly from him. We hope you enjoy your connection with the divine.
But have you ever looked into the eyes of a spiritual master? Come and experience it for yourself. Look into the eyes of real, unconditional love and let it open your heart. Paramahamsa Sri Swami Vishwananda is a God-realized master who lives in constant union with the divine. He lives at a place in the heart of Europe. It is called the home of the Divine Mother. From here, he is now giving what is called darshan online so that everyone can benefit. Darshan means divine sight, but simple words cannot do justice to the incredible experience of seeing and being seen by him. Look into the eyes of unconditional love and let it open your heart. You can now have your own experience of this divine master from wherever you are. Feel it for yourself and let love return.
गिरिधारी लाल की श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारे राधा रानी का प्यारी श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारी श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारे राधा रानी का प्यारी श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का राधे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण राधे 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 श्याम 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 राधे 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 कृष्ण 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 राधे 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 श्याम 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 राधे राधे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारी श्री गोवर्धन Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Sham, Sham Sham, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Sham, Krishna Radhe Radhe, Radhe Sham, Sham Sham, Radhe Radhe. Shri Govardhan Giridhari, Radha Rani ka pyari, Shri Govardhan Giridhari, Radha Rani ka pyari. Savi baaton ka gana मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है, सारी बातों का गाना मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है. बोलो राधे कृष्णा नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेमा है, बोलो राधे कृष्णा नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेमा है. बंसुरी वाली पीतांबरधारी कृष्ण गोकुल प्यारे, बंसुरी वाली पीतांबरधारी कृष्ण गोकुल प्यारे. राधा जीवन मधुसूदन नारायण हरे, श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी, राधा रानी का प्यारे. 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 राधे कृष्ण, कृष्ण कृष्ण, राधे राधे, राधे श्याम, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे. राधे कृष्ण, राधे राधे, राधे श्याम, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे. ओ श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे, ओ श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे, श्याम श्याम, राधे राधे. श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारे, राधा रानी का प्यारे.
Jai Gurudev, let us chant in the divine name. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. David. Jai Gurudev, everybody. So we go directly on the question for the satsang. So Jai Gopal.
Dear Guruji, in your satsang in Florence, you said that the most important quality of a lover is to be a gambler. In the Mahabharata, when the Pandavas lost everything at the famous game of dice, it seemed that they were not really good gamblers. So what exactly does it mean to be a gambler?
Funny. There's one verse from the Gita, Krishna said, said, I'm the gambler among the fraudulent. When we see, in that question itself, when I'm talking about the gambler, a gambler dare to take challenges, and they are not scared in adventuring themselves. They may lose everything, like the Pandavas, they have lost everything. When Krishna referred to him being the gambler, among the fraudulent, he said that, look, in everything I am there. So in that question itself, when we look at it, when I said to be like a gambler, not a businessman, a businessman likes to do business. So business is limited. Either it is good business or not good business. So according to that, you always move from left to right, right to left, always looking for one own, benefit in everything. Whereas in love, when we gamble, it's not about us, it's about the beloved one. In love, we forget about ourselves. We want to please our beloved. We want to do everything for his sake. When a disciple takes shelter at the feet of the master, one have to completely forget about one body, one mind, one intellect. That's what the word surrender is. What the use of surrendering to that love which the master is giving, the love which God is giving, when you are still thinking about your petty self. Very often you see that on the spiritual path. People take shelter to the master. They surrender only their wealth and their body. They think that the master only wants that. No. When we talk about service, is that surrender of the mind itself to the feet of the master. Because if you can't surrender our mind to the feet of the master and give that, when we talk about surrender, we give it. It's not ours anymore. Then surrender will not be possible. You surrender to everything else, to ideas of the outside, to what people say to you. Your mind gets accustomed to that. There's a beautiful story. Guru Gobind Singh once was seated in his court, and as they were all sitting and discussing about discipleship. So as the talk was going on, Guru Gobind Singh said, everyone is surrendered to their mind or to their relative. So here we are surrendered to our mind or to people, what people say to us. So to demonstrate that, he called one of his dear disciples, very surrendered, and said to the disciple, listen, my dear, tomorrow I need a roll of a certain cloth. And the disciple bowed down to Guru Gobind, saying, go and said, my Lord, tomorrow I will bring that roll of clothes tomorrow morning. So he went directly to the market. When he went to the market, he bought the roll of clothes. And when he came home, the wife said to him, "What do you have here?" He said, "I have a roll of cloth which Gurudev has asked." So the wife looked at the cloth and she inspected and she said, I need some clothes, just like that. I need some clothes for the children and for me. This, I would not depart from it. I would not let go of that cloth, Then the man replied to her and said, "But that is for Gurudev." Well, the woman said, "Well, how would the Guru know that you have bought it or not? You can just tell him you went to the marketplace and you didn't find." So the next day, when he went in the court, Guru Gobind Singh said to him, "Have you found the cloth, the roll of cloth which I asked you yesterday?" He said, "Gurudev, I have gone, but I could not find the cloth." So, even in front of his Guru, he uttered a lie. Because his mind, he was surrender. His body was surrender. His wealth was surrender. But his mind was not surrender. So that's why, you see, the biggest surrender is to surrender one mind. And surrendering of one mind, we have to dare. Because surrendering of the mind just doesn't happen like that. And only when we dare to accept the challenges, we dare to accept the good and the bad, then we can transcend both. If we don't, then you will only sit and cry. When good happens, you will be scared. When would that good disappear? When bad things happen, you will sit and cry. When would that bad thing, you will be miserable thinking when good time will come. So like that, you see, if you are not, you're weak in yourself, you will never be able to really accept what the Master said. And do you think love is this drama that you play like that? No, love is very challenging. And true love is very challenging. Because you see, you have to go beyond your mind itself for true love to awake, for that divine love to manifest. And Bhagavan is seated there and waited. He's waiting. The moment he perceived that sincerity inside, in spite of all what life throw at you, but yet your aim is clear, your goal is clear, what you want. That's what I mean by you have to be a gambler.
In the Bhagavad Gita, Karna, he is the son of Kunti and Surya, and he is seen as a righteous person. But his relationship with Duryodhana led him on what seems as an unrighteous path. So, what could he have done differently to have remained on the righteous path?
Lord Krishna even remind him of that, actually. But Karna is just. You see, there is a lot of good people into this world. They do a lot of good things. But you may do a lot of good things, but if you are not surrender to God, even your good things is useless. So that's what it represents. It represents the good which people does, without having God in their life. So when you say that what can Karna do, in spite of being the son of Kunti and Surya, but yet, you see, in one way I will say he was just. because he didn't let go of his friendship. He stood by that. Even if he's good, he's doing good, but yet, you see, when people do good things, they got attached to. And sometimes it's remind you that who are you really attaching yourself? You're attaching yourself to wrong company. Then, in spite of doing so many good, it will still be wrong. You may do lots of things, in a good way, in a good intention, but the surrounding will corrupt you. And this is what Karna could not change, He could not change how Duryodhan is, He tried the good things, you try to bring the good to others, but sooner or later you will get corrupt also yourself. So like that, Karan could not change due to his companion, due to his surrounding. So who you're surrounding yourself is very important also. Who you choose to surround yourself is very important. And that will determine whether you will become positive or you will become negative. You see, in this life, people are around negative people or positive people. And who are you truly? You want to go beyond these two things, then you should surrender to yourself. You should surround yourself with devotees. And devotees which will help you to grow spiritually, which will not just sit there and talk blah, 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 blah. Because you see very often people, also spiritual people, they sit and just discuss mundane things. Being a devotee, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. So if you surround yourself with like-minded people, that will make you uplift. So like I said, who you choose to surround yourself, that's a choice that you have. And Karna had that choice also. But at the beginning, you see, nobody really stood by him. They all laughed at him. But who stood by him was Duryodhan. And he honored that friendship. Sometimes we see people, they're good people, and they do good things. And we try to bring certain spiritual value to them, but they're not interested in the spiritual values that you want to bring. They are happy into their little cocoon, which they have closed themselves, and they are living life. How many times have they done that? How many lives have they done that? Many times. Because they look for their own comfort zone. So if you are in your comfort zone, you're fine. But that doesn't mean that you evolve. That doesn't mean that you grow spiritually. Actually, you're killing yourself, but you don't realize that. You're murdering yourself, but you don't see it. Because you think that that's it, my pity life, I'm happy like that, that's it. So, when you awake truly, then your companion, you're surrendering and everything. But you first, like I said, you surrender to the world, you surrender to your mind, you surrender to everything else. That's change. So, Karna needed to understand that. In spite of all the good that he does, if God himself, Krishna himself came to him to remind him, that you are also part of the Pandava. You're also son of Kunti. You can still let go. But no. That I'm happy with them. Doesn't matter how they are. They are bad? Yes, it's fine. I stand by them. But this is a good quality from Karna. It's not a bad quality. And he could not really change much, you know, because he honor his friendship. Like I always praise him, like Krishna himself praised Karna, you know, because he honor that friendship, because he know what is true friendship. Nowadays you have a lot of people who talk all kind of ship, friendship, relationship, all the ship, but they all sink and drown. You know. So true friendship is not that. True friendship make you rise. So, check your day.
Paramahamsa Vishwananda recommends we keep chanting the name of God every day. Just 15 minutes a day will help you to create an oasis of positivity and divinity in your life. We invite you to submit questions and learn more about Paramahamsa Vishwananda and his Bhakti Marga mission by visiting paramahamsavishwananda.com. Thank you for joining us today. Please join us again for another live Connect with the Divine session every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock Germany time.